Welcome everyone! It's training today. We are going to have some fun. So I had to put the camera here, and even here I'm not sure it's safe. But the iPhone is going to get wet for sure, because today we need the face-on view. I have found some very interesting things that I'm going to share in detail about the backswing, how to get those hips to bump a little more, and actually I believe that start at the downswing, at the backswing, sorry, and then this is during the downswing. I rewatch because I don't do that often, but I rewatch the session of the beginning of the session of Sunday, and I saw that I've talked about something, but didn't really apply it, or just it was an idea, and then I move on to something else. But actually, it was really good. The idea, I don't know if you remember, but that the right shoulder should pull the right arm, and like when you're throwing, the shoulder come first, then the elbows and the arm, and you release. And well, in the downswing, I believe that's kind of the same idea. And look at it. By pulling the right shoulder, look at how rotated I am. I'm not even trying. And so that's kind of what it tilted, because I watched myself talk about it, do this motion, and I realized, oh shit, I'm actually completely rotated here. And so when I realized that, shit, there's something here that I need to dig in. I need to dig in, because look at it. I'm going to see. I've already warmed up with my iron as usual, but so we are going to want to dry out. So if once you start, so I do the transition, get my arm in front as we said, and then let's just try to keep the arm where they are. Just rotate, and see how the hand start getting in the right position. The right elbow start flying a little bit, which is what we want. I don't want my left elbow to be below. Yeah. You rotate. Just let the arm as much behind as possible, and look at the hand naturally come in front of my right thigh. At the right moment, I'm already completely in front of the target, and I realize that by doing so, I'm pulling my left shoulder down and back, and so I mean that's kind of insane. There is so many good things that are happening just because of, okay, once you have shift here, it's pretty much body rotation, and just leave the arm there. You just leave the arm there, let get them inside out and rip through. Yeah. So a lot of good things, because I believe that maybe what happened is if I start pulling my arm too much, of course I need to get my left shoulder out of the way, because otherwise I'm going to get stuck here. So that's why whenever I'm pulling with my arm, as I'm rotating and pulling with my arm, then I need to get out of the way with something. Where if I just rotate, and I mean, I don't know if that's it. But that's a very big realization here. And that would make so much sense, because as I already told you, Rory is using a lot more his body than I am. In the past, my swing was much more driven by my upper body rather than my lower body. So it makes sense that for me, I almost need to get the sensation that once I'm here, I'll almost get my arm backward and get inside out. Anyway, so that's kind of the two things. Honestly, I don't want to remove that, because of the rain, I'm going to get wet for sure, but let's do it. So, and also I'm going to show you a little bit more how it looks. Oh, I forgot to put the camera on. Just a minute, please. Let's put the camera on, because we are going to need to use it a lot. So as a program, so we have the backswing. Also, I'm going to tell you a little bit of it's completely wet. The transition, because the way I'm going to do the backswing have a very important impact on the transition. So we are going to see that as well. Okay, seems good. Great. Let's take the jacket off, and we are off to the races. Because the backswing is kind of, there is a very I mean, interesting thing. It's just it's very difficult to explain. But I'll try to do my best. I'll try to do my best. So see, the idea is when I'm doing back swings and I shift, I really I get my left shoulder and my knee to bend to really start driving this side bend, as we told. But at that point, if you recall, and also if you look at it, my right hip is much higher than my left. So I believe that the fact that my right leg is getting like a very straight on the way down is if I try to shift but without having my right hip below the left, what happens is then I have to extend my right leg enormously. And so I realized that there is something else after that point. So of course there is an extension of the left arm, but there is this idea of, okay, until that point, the hips haven't rotated. But then you finish by rotating the hips towards the target here, which as a consequence is going to get the right hip to go from high to low here. And basically it's not low, it's just at the same height as the left hip. So that's really interesting here. So here, and you finish the backswing by doing that, rotating the hips. But the issue with that, if I only do that and rotate the hips, I'm going to shallow the club. So as I'm doing that, I need to actually get my my right arm over the top and try almost to get that way. But that's a good thing. Remember, we talked about the power move, which is actually something where you do kind of baseball, you load and so that's kind of the same thing. At the top, you load, you move inside. So that's a very powerful. When we tried it, we went above 113.7 and something like that. So that's something important. But kind of recently, it was difficult to just do it with the new motion. So that's interesting that this motion come back. Very interesting. So the idea, okay, you rotate and you create that power move here with the hips in the right position. Okay, that's great. But then the issue is you start having the left hip really forward. So what I'm thinking is, okay, now that the both hips are at the same level, once I'm doing my transition like this, it's not necessarily about the right leg. The hip stays a lot behind because we saw that keeping the right hip backward is what maintains the spine angle. So this almost, once it's set here, it doesn't move. But during the transition, it might be just getting the left hip back so we have a nice square line here as I'm doing that. And then this is a transition of rotating with what I've told you just before, trying to get my arm to stay as behind as possible for as long as possible as I'm rotating and delivering the club. So that's very complex. We have a ton of work to do, but that's very interesting. That's very interesting. So let's get it. Let's get to work. Also, I need to put on the camera. So first drive of the day. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Well, 90. No. 93 was the 5 wood just before. Okay. Because I would like to avoid having sub 100 drive. Please. Because when I started tracking the actual okay, something we can work on. The speed of each session, the mean, the average, and the max. And you will see at the next recap, weekly recap, I'm going to show you the graphs. That's very, very fun. Because my belief is we are going to see how this evolves over the year. My belief is the closer I am to the minimum, the more I'm working on technique. Where the more I'm going to get closer and closer to the max, the average to the max, the more it's going to be period where I'm working on speed. And so what's going to be very interesting is see at the end of the year, the fluctuation and see how the period where I was working on speed and sometimes working on technique. So that's going to be fun. So the first attempt was okay. Let's try to do it a little bit better here. For now, I'm not going to focus too much on the downswing because I already have too much thing, but at least the backswing, and then transition by getting that left hip out of the way as fast as possible. And also I put my computer here, so I'm not seeing it. It's a little bit far away, but otherwise it's going to be extremely wet at the end. And computer that don't like wetness. So there is I mean, I can try to explain, but that's going to be very difficult. Well, when I'm rotating my hips, you also try to feel that I'm creating more angle between my hips and my spine. So that's kind of difficult to explain, but I think that's kind of it. Yeah, I'm kind of exaggerating it a little, but I guess that's fine. That's fine for now. I didn't really try to do 110. I just thought that okay, let's try to go a little faster on the backswing since when I'm getting slow, I'm doing I overdo things, but let's try with a power move to really feel the downswing here. Power move. Okay. So okay, let's try a little bit the downswing now. Okay, we're kind of fast. Kinda. Club set kind of well as well. Yeah, that's not really that. No, I'm. Need to get to my left side first before rotating. Difficult. Okay, look a little bit better with more dynamic in the swing. Okay, we are cruising at almost 110, so that's an improvement for sure. Didn't got it? Oh, I see. Got it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I should just keep the arm above all the way from the beginning. Downswing. Yeah, but I'm not shifting anything. There is no bump. There is no bump. Oh, maybe this is that. The bump is the finish of the backswing. So, do my backswing, and then I bump. Okay. Okay, looks kind of okay. Okay, so try to do that, and then this is about the rotations. Okay, 110. But the issue is that okay, I get the load of the power move, but I don't get the downswing here. So I'm not going above. Okay, that looks better. That's clearly the answer here. So the backswing is pretty much that. Going inside, then getting the left shoulder to drop, bending the left leg here, trying to keep the hips as square as possible. And once I'm there, the backswing is over. Then this is about the transition. I push like this with the left arm, like this, getting my right elbow to extend externally, to rotate externally like this. And I try to get to my left side as hard as I possibly can. And then, yeah, this is probably, probably just the rotation then. Feeling I'm not very accurate. I mean, that's not only the 16th ball, so we have a lot of ball to go. Yes, definitely start looking better. I mean, if I can get an average of 109 to the session, let's try to go as hard with the power move and try to figure it out as we go. Okay, 112. This one probably missed right now. Oh, now I'm thinking about it. You know, the issue that I see with keeping the arm behind and just rotating is, okay, the risk is I'm going to get stuck and then the face is going to close. But there is a very nice thing when you are doing the power move, when you are doing this, and then this. When the club going that way, it pushes your hand really in front very quickly. And so if I try to retain my hand backward, but the club is pulling them forward, that might avoid the issue of actually getting stuck. So that might be creating the synergy that I was looking for and allow me to actually use the power move. So the idea is I'm doing that, but I'm also doing the motion as I'm doing that and rotating as much as I can. Because when I did the power move just before, it missed right. And I realized, you know what? Maybe if I rotate more, I'm going to be able to not miss it right. and actually get something good out of it. Yeah, look good. Yeah, there is a lot of details that I still need to figure out, but we are do something for sure. I don't know why I'm so excited today, but that's fun. Yeah, I just need to find the right timing to do the power move and the rotation. At the same time, but I really need to bump that as the first. It's kind of difficult to get it right. Not even sure I'm on the right plane here. Probably I need to do the power move more. And in any case, you see it. If my backswing is too long, it's probably because I'm not resisting enough at the top. And it's not that bad, actually. So, okay, the backswing kind of look okay. This is probably in that direction that I need to go. Just that I still need to figure out some detail. Let's, for instance, look at my head. Is it moving still, or is it starts to, or does it start to stabilize a little? No, it's still moving a little. Let's try to stabilize it first. Stabilize. And I believe by bumping more my hips, that's going to do the trick here. A little bit better, not perfect for sure, but a little bit better. And I believe I need, yeah, maybe need to keep increasing my angle here. Back to 109. I mean, I've changed a little bit the exercise on the 1,000 reps to avoid hitting my leg too much, given the fact that I probably overtrained my leg last week. So I changed leg exercise for abs exercise actually. And yeah, and probably now my legs are recovering very well. That's why maybe I'm full of energy today. And since the other part of the body are not hit that hard, because here this is the legs that are taking a beating at each and every swing. So maybe that can be it. That can be it. Oof! Wasn't expecting that. I wanted to go a little bit hard at it, but wasn't expecting it to go that hard. Okay, I still have some weird action going on with my lower body, but yeah, that's something. 113 is a little draw. It's something. Yeah, clearly. Oh, yeah, a nice push draw actually. Probably a little toey. That's why it rotated too much, but yeah. Okay, wasn't expecting that. So, interesting. So, I'm thinking about it. So, a bump, then yeah, this is really about getting that. So, yeah, probably just need to focus on that only. Really trying to pull the right side, and then it's going to allow me to get better. So. Probably going to need a lot of balls just to get that sensation right. But I believe that's kind of the right thing to go for. Okay, my upper body went a little less forward, so that's kind of good. Ah. Okay, like this. Don't care about where it goes, what the arm does. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, that's okay. We don't care about the speed. Just try to do the right motion. Yeah. Okay, my knee went all the way too quickly here. Because that's the right side. The left side is kind of going along for the ride. Okay, a little better. A little better. Oh, fuck. Touch the ground before. So it was fast for touching the. That was a fast ball speed, despite the fact that I touched the ground here. Okay, back above 110. But yeah, I believe that's kind of the key here. If I can get all the elements right at the same time, I'm going to get my short-term goal of cruising at 115. Because you see the 113 that I got, I went after it, but first of all, I'm not sure the sequence was right. But I still managed to get 113, which is huge. Let's try to go for 115. Just for fun. Just for fun. Okay? Just for fun. Okay, 113 again. So the 115 not in reach already. but it's close. We are not that far. Because I'm not training for speed, and so to be able to get 100% of my energy into the ball, I need a lot of ball here. So in one, probably this one was what, 80, 85%. So yes, but cruising is really that. Is really okay when I swing between 70 and 80%. I get that speed. So 70, 80% should be about 115. So we are not there yet. Probably here, if I want to reach 115, if that was a 85, yeah, at least a 90%. At least I need to at least swing 90% to get 115. Even maybe above. Oh, 114. Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking for speed, so let's. Because you see here, there is some weird stuff happening during the downswing and the around impact. I believe that's kind of the thing that slow me down. And once I'm able to fix that, I truly believe that once I got the full sequence, 115, cruising 115 is really in reach. And cruising 115, yeah, I mean, that's a very good start for the year. Cruising 115, a very good start for the year. Because it means that 120 full send, full power speed session and so on is in reach, which is not something I haven't done already. My best is 124.5, but I was kind of not doing it with my golf course swing. I was kind of allowing myself to do a long drive swing, and if I do one here, I'll probably go around 116, 117. Not even because I tried actually to do the swing, the new swing here, and see and try to do it on mode on a. Allez. 160. There you go. I mean, that's not. And so after eating ton of ball, warming up to speed and so on, I can reach. I'm pretty sure I can reach 120, but that's not the swing. I want to be able to swing between 120 and 125 on golf course, so I need to reach 130 with my golf swing, not with some weird thing that is that I'm never going to use on the golf course. Anyway, so that was kind of on the side. This is not going because you've probably seen that I've changed the thumbnail to put the max speed for the session. Those are not going on the max speed for the session. I believe the 114 was the best so far, and I'm not going to push more, so I'll probably leave there for this session. 114 is going to be the max for this session. Anyway, so then that's a little break, but we need to get back into it. The downswing doesn't look good. Let's come back to a normal swing and see and analyze it in detail. I need to calm down. My back's that one wasn't a 110 before the two ball were. My nervous system is kind of fired up. Yeah, that one just before wouldn't go even at 108. Anyway, so. Okay. I'm facing kind of an issue here, in sense of when I do the power move here, the arms are dropping so fast that at the moment I'm not able to clear my body fast enough. Yeah, that's kind of so I really need to. Whew. Start losing energy. I spent too much. Yeah, my body start cooling down. Now I'm underperforming. That's okay. Yeah, I kind of get stuck here. Okay, let's try to rotate all the way until impact. No. 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 Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Why is my head moving so much? Really weird. oh, maybe this is not just the right arm. Need to pull the right arm with the right side here, okay? But I kind of also need to feel that I'm pulling the left shoulder with the left hip. Let's try that. Because there is always two sides on the golf swing. That's never one side. Even though some people are more aware of one than another, there is always two sides to the golf swing. There's two sides to the body as well. Okay, felt interesting. Does it look interesting? That's the question. Not sure. My mind is that he's getting so much out of the way. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's definitely not like Rory, but also I remember one video of Rory saying that he was trying to, because he's at the top, he's kind of getting his left knee in like this, and so sometimes his knee can get in the way of his rotation, and so at some point he was actually trying to get it out of the way a little. That's kind of the thing, yeah, but anyway. Let's try to just keep the pull, but without getting that knee moving forwards that quickly. I felt it. It's so ingrained in my brain to get my knee forward. I don't know if that's a defense mechanism or what. But definitely, I believe the idea of feeling that I'm pulling my left shoulder with my hip, definitely something here. But let's try to do that, but while keeping my knee kind of in here. Oh, wasn't expecting 110 from that swing. Okay, kind of look a little better here. So now let's try to do also with the right side to really get through. But I'm not jumping on my left side here. You know what? Because I was starting to think, wow, I'm moving so fast, I'm making so many progress, I'm going to get the same swing as Rory in no time. Yeah. I think that. Because you may have the big picture here. And even though you may not even have it. But to get the details right, yeah, that's going to take a long time. So calm down, my boy, calm down. But yeah, because that's only the third week. And honestly, I'm in way more progress than I ever made. So seeing that training every single day, even though that's tiring and so on, we are making some good progress, for sure. Whoa, 111. As soon as I start just relaxing during the backswing, giving a little more energy in the backswing, boom! It goes a lot faster on the way down. That's interesting. Let's look at my shoulder, because I need to see the detail of what I'm doing with my upper body on the way down. Yeah, I'm not pulling nearly enough my upper body here. That's why. That's the issue. So, but because what I don't want is get that. And when I'm doing this here, that's a very good way to get in trouble. So I don't know. Maybe that's kind of it. I don't know. What's this? Okay. Okay. Oh no! No! 98! Ah, I didn't mean to! I didn't mean to! Oh fuck. Okay, what I'm trying doesn't improve speed, but doesn't improve the form, at least. Yeah, I'm a little bit more behind. Because remember that at some point I was trying to kind of just get my body to drop, to slide rather than rotate. Slide, and maybe this is when I'm here. So, and then rotate through, maybe. Maybe. So. Okay, interesting. Don't really know what to think about it, but definitely interesting. No. I don't want to, but I might have to do a very slow motion swing. I'm missing something here. I don't want to get my second computer out. I don't have a bucket to put it on, and it's wetty out there. But I'm missing something. I just try to remind myself of the swing. Just want to use only my lower body just to see what happens. But I know I need to use my upper body, I just don't know how. Or maybe it's just more I rotate my lower body, the more I'm going to be able to. I don't know. I don't really know. My lower body is making so weird movement here. I don't understand why. Let's try something else. Something that I've taught actually yesterday. When the hips are square here, and then when they rotate, it's kind of the right hips get lower and the left hip gets higher. I'm going to try to focus only on this hip motion, trying to get that left hip as high as possible during the downswing and getting that right hip as low as possible. I focus exclusively on my hips here. So, yeah, I need to fix that left leg because I believe that's kind of causing so many issues here. Just going to try to push into the ground with my left leg. Just that. You know what? When I finish my downswing, my backswing, and try to get that knee. Try to get that knee to stay stable, not moving forward too much here. Honestly, I'm kind of eating a hole here. Kind of have the idea here, but kind of really missing the. Let's try what I wanted to do yesterday. I don't know. My idea at the end of session yesterday is maybe I need to hit a fade to get closer to the swing of Rory, because if the issue is that I'm not able to come to create enough separation between my upper body and my lower body, it means that probably I'm coming a lot less from the inside than him. So him is forced to kind of rotate enormously to square to get square. Otherwise, he's going to hit a lot of push draw. Where me, I probably need less. So it's probably, if I try to kind of rotate, but kind of trying to hit a fade here, maybe that's going to help me. And then as I'm doing that, as I'm getting my fade here, trying to come more and more and more from the inside, and maybe I'm going to get there. Maybe that's that. Rather than trying to get it right from the beginning, let's try to get a motion that resembles Rory, but it fade, and then progressively come back to a draw. Let's try. Not enough. Okay. And I actually try to go more direct on the ball. Actually, I'm rotating more. That's interesting. And also, I'm able to do the transition that wasn't able, the kind of both heel jumping here. Because when I do that, I kind of bring my arm forward to be able to do it. So that kind of in the mindset of hitting a fade, kind of great. Yeah, I believe that's kind of this. Is it a true fade, or is it a kind of a draw that finished right? Okay, that's dead straight, almost baby draw. Baby draw. That's why I was confused. And so then When I'm here, then around impact, this is really about retaining as much as possible. Let's try the power move with this motion. Felt weird. Okay. Okay, club pass negative. We start doing some interesting thing here. Now I believe that's about where I need to start doing the same motion, but try to go more from the inside. Try to get that club path into out, but doing the same motion. A little less outside, but still. Probably a dead straight ball that finished left a little. Let's try to rotate, for God's sake. Oh. Club pass dead straight is a, no, the ball is not. That's a slide draw. Okay, that's a slide draw. I mean, maybe just that, you know. Okay, I said I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. A slow-mo swing, okay? Actually, I'm accelerating. That's difficult to do a slow-mo swing on the way down. I'm accelerating so much. That's... No, that's not that. That's not that. At least those slow-mo swing are not that slow-mo. You know what? Let's try to touch that left pocket. I don't know where the ball goes. I don't know where the ball goes, but let's try. By when I'm here, rotate, 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 and let's try to touch that that right pocket before actually going through. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to touch that left pocket. I wasn't able to, not even close. Not even close. Wow. Actually, that doesn't look that bad. Question I'm asking myself is Rory club head? Because issue is to be able to maintain morale, I need to close the club face. But Rory at impact doesn't have a very broad wrist, so maybe the club face is kind of shot enormously at this position to be able to square. But then I believe he's kind of releasing it. So that might be the key to his power. I'm not sure. For something weird, my knee. My knee didn't like it. Anyway, that's kind of the idea here. If I keep my phase 2 open, then I cannot really get behind because otherwise I'm going to miss it for sure. Let's try, but I'm going to miss it for sure. I didn't miss it. But yeah, it's probably something like that. So if I want to be able to keep my hair here, I need to really close the club face. And then okay, let's try to continue. Like really shutting down that club face here and whoosh. I tried the power move with the closing of club face. Didn't go as well. Didn't go that well. Okay. I start feeling that, okay, the issue of I'm not able to rotate the knife is kind of because I keep the club face open, but as soon as I start closing the club face, I can rotate more. This one wasn't that bad. Well, it was bad, but the idea was there. Ooh, almost touched the ground here. So maybe here I'm not that much on the inside actually. Okay, let's continue. I really try to rotate more that time. Okay, there is something. I did also the bump of the heel here. Like, I'm doing this, and then I rotate and close the club face as much as possible, and try to stay behind to really release it, to avoid getting a bowed wrist at the impact. Okay, we are getting above 110. I'm not sure it's perfect, but something. Yeah, I probably need to do it all and try to figure out, maybe, because overall my swing doesn't look that bad. That's kind of close to him. That's not. As I said earlier, having a perfect copy would be fine, but as long as I find my swing, find a powerful way to swing, I'm fine. I just try to relax and just put a little more energy into it. 114.4! 114.4, let's go! Didn't even try! Didn't even try! Wow! Insane! Wow! Okay, I guess that's it. Because if by not being so comfortable and so on, being on the deficit caloric and after our gym sessions, I'm able to get 114 just by relaxing and going a little harder after it. But honestly, that was not even 80%. Yeah, Once my subconscious figure out the sequence right, yeah, 115 for sure. 115 for sure. 15.4. Oh, that's so big of a jump here. Okay, this one wasn't that good. As good as the one before. But same level of energy. Same. But I didn't do the downswing right. Okay, I guess that was a lucky one, the first one. Maybe that's it. You know, when you're trying to do something, you start getting rigid and so on, and so you generate less power. Probably just that. The last one, I wasn't expecting it, so I was free and just okay, let's go, let's do it, and boom. But so if I kind of summarized everything, yeah. First, go a little inside, but just with the shoulder. Then I bend and set the club, trying to keep my hips still. Then to finish, I kind of cross here and bump my hip forward as much as I possibly can. Then bump both here forward, getting my arm back in front. And once I'm here, just push on each leg and close the club face inside here and try to come like this. Hitting a nice draw. A little push draw. getting slower. Generally go. Yeah, the initial impulsion of the downswing is really important now. Here, bumping both heel forward. I just don't understand why my hips stop. I mean, that's, really stop his hip, but they're stopping so more late. And maybe that's it. That's just the closing of the club face. I'm getting my face way too open, which doesn't allow me to continue to rotate. Toey. Not even close. Yeah, when it's really getting those hands as close to my right eye as I possibly can. Yeah. Try to close my face as much as possible. Are you kidding me? That's a straight shot. And I try to close my face as much as I possibly can. That's so interesting. Okay, so and then just close the club face. Close the club face. So you have to rotate. Nice little push draw again. My last choice was bow, for sure. Now that I'm thinking about something like a video I see probably 10 years ago. We talk about I don't remember, is that the slingshot effect or something? Basically what it means is to maintain lag you need to go low here and then move up, and which creates that slingshot effect. So that's the case, might be worth looking at, but the question I'm asking myself, how do I do that? Because I'm here, maybe I can try get really low here as I'm doing the transition, and maybe then so low, very low, very low, and then yeah, definitely felt weird. I don't even know if that's possible. I mean, for sure that probably is, but yeah, let's try again. Yes, I start feeling it now. Not the right motion, but the fact that I'm moving too quick towards the ball. And I don't have time to actually release. So what does it mean? I'm going to look deeper into this between today and tomorrow. This slingshot thing, and to try to figure out a way to make it work. Let's try that. Directly during the transition. Try to bring my arm back down as much as possible. That was weird. Definitely weird. There is ball. I see balls. Balls. Come to me, balls. Oh, a lot of balls here. Lot of balls. Let's go. I mean, I'm not going to eat everything today, but kind of nice to have here. I'm coming back, promise. But also something I was thinking is now that we are a few weeks in, I should start to eat more than 100 balls per session, for sure. Given that the goal of end of February is 200 balls per session, I need to start ramping up. That's a lot of balls, that's heavy. Yeah, someone left a ton of balls. We have a lot to work with. We need to put that back where it was, and then get back to it. I'm probably going to cut because I mean, probably no one is going to watch anyway if I put on 4 hour, 3 hour practice session. So yeah, and I mean that's not that bad. Sometimes probably I need to just shut up and focus. So maybe the camera sometimes can be a distraction. So no, in the idea that was that, but I need to jump to get low and jump up, jump up. Everything happens so quickly. That's so tough to find a sequence. Ah, lower, 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 lower. Maybe. Yes, that's okay. That was fine. And then. Oh. Okay, felt interesting here. Really trying to keep my shoulder very close as I'm bumping both feet forward and bring that club as down as I possibly can. And then I can move up from there. Because that definitely is a force that we didn't touch on, the vertical force here. So nice to add, for sure. Start getting too dark for the track, man. Doesn't get the. And also that's maybe going to help me because one of the big difference that I still felt is the fact that my leg kind of stays stiff compared to Rory's. Rory's bending a lot and then jumping a lot. And maybe why here the main difference why is building lag as and then so let's try to build that lag as much as possible regardless of what happens. Weird shit here. That wasn't a good lag for sure. Yeah. And now I can almost start doing the thing. So when we were rotating here, I was feeling that, okay, as I'm rotating my legs, the club go down. But here I was so high that actually I struggled to do that. But now I'm getting low, then I can maybe start again doing that. Let's try. Oh no! Nah. Yeah, got it. I mean, if I can get this motion right, that's a motion I really like. The feeling that I'm building layers and descending and then exploding up. I like this motion so much. If I can't get it right, horror. That's going to be so tough. Especially because it feels very good in terms of club path, everything. Angle of attack, 7. Awesome. And maybe the issue is that then I don't go up then. And the fact that it's not that bad of a thing that I'm touching the ground before at the moment, because it just means that, okay, I'm not retaining the lag enough. And since that's actually the case, and that's what I want to work on, it's probably a good idea. But the overall swing looks good. It's just I'm hitting the ground, probably because I'm going so much down. I'm not used to going that low, but as I'm going to get used to get low and then up through the ball, I believe that's going to be a good thing. Okay, you know what? It's 1 hour 40. That's already. Let's reach 110, and we'll call it a day and keep those balls for tomorrow. And tomorrow we try 120 balls. Let's try to whip one. Let's go. Okay, that's not 114 for sure. That's normal. That's a motion I'm not used to. But I believe this motion, if I can get it right, really building the lines and transition and then going up and exploding, this is something that is going to generate a ton of power. Ton. Just that at the moment, I'm not doing it really well. Not just that. Yeah, anyway, I think that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.